Hello guys. So today I'm going to be talking about the mods that you absolutely need to do to your car if you don't want to do performance stuff like exhaust, access port, intake, or you're just worried about the warranty as of right now. So currently I'm driving a 2015 WRX and I'm going to be talking about kind of like my top things that you should do to the car that's non-performance wise or something that's not going to void your warranty at all. So the first thing that I have on my list is probably one of the first things that I did to the car, which was a Paran shifter bushing. There is like the cart boy shifter bushing. The shifter in this car is a little kind of spongy at first. The shifter bushing, huge difference. It's only like 20 bucks or so. I say absolutely go for it. One of the second things that I had done is the pitch stop. Now there is a little bit of controversy over the pitch stop and breaking the kind of the mount that it's in, but I think I think you should do it. I haven't had any issues with mine. Some people have. I absolutely love it. It makes the car feel wonderful. The thing about it is when you do like either high RPM shifting or anything like that, you do notice that sometimes the shifts are a little bit tough. With the pitch stop, it's not as difficult. It's kind of makes it really smooth. Also, like I like to do like a heel toe third to second downshift, and before you'd kind of do like get on the brakes, you'd blurp the throttle a little bit, and it would be a little bit difficult to get in. But now with the pitch stop, it's really quick and easy. Another thing that I have that I don't think a lot of people have actually is the Paran steering dampener. So it goes in the kind of the knuckle, and it just kind of makes the steering, or it removes kind of the slop out of the steering. I think it's great. So initially, what I would notice about the car is if you were driving down the road is you were kind of like always correcting the wheel. You're always kind of like just moving the wheel slightly if you're at speeds. But now with the dampener, if you're holding the wheel straight, you're going straight. There is no kind of like constantly moving it back and forth. Now some people will say, oh, you sneeze and you're in the next lane over. No, it's not like that. It just gets rid of the slop that's in the steering wheel, and it makes it feel a lot better. Now, I didn't notice the slop in the car stock, but once you put in the dampener, you'll notice that everything's kind of tighter. Now, I wouldn't say that the steering rack in this car was bad from the factory, or you absolutely need it, but it's definitely something that made a difference, and I really thoroughly enjoy it. And I've driven one or two cars since I put it in, and it's just like, oh, this is kind of feels weird. Another thing that I think every 15 plus WRX STI needs is a front lip. I've put a front lip on my car, and I can't tell you how weird it is looking at another one that doesn't have it. It's just so strange and looks so odd to me. I think all of these cars need at least a front lip at minimum. I have the fronts and the side skirts. I think the John motoring ones, the HT Auto ones look nice. It's super easy to install, but I think all of these cars need a front lip. Now, the other thing are going to be some mud flaps. I think we should all have mud flaps, but I also live in New York State where we have, snow and salt. Some of you guys out in maybe like California or down south won't need it or won't want it. I think it's absolutely necessary, especially in this climate. Another thing, I have my windows tinted. I know a lot of people just don't like having their windows tinted. I think it makes the car look great, and I also hate driving at night if the windows aren't tinted. I think those are like my top 5 things that I think this car absolutely needs. The other thing that's kind of like not necessarily last on my list, but it was one of the more recent things that I had done that made a huge difference was LED fog lights. I have the 5K LED fog lights, and they're amazing at night. You can definitely see a lot more out of the sides at night, it's awesome. I should have done it a lot earlier, but unfortunately I did not. What are you doing? Unfortunately I did not, but those are one of the things that I really, really like. And I think at this point, those are like my top things I think all people should do to the car. Trying to think of other things. I think that's about it. There may be some other really small things. Oh, like the shifter stop. The shifter stop's another one that I think a lot of people, I haven't done it yet, but I'd really like to. I think that's like next on my list. And the other thing that I would really like to try is like the JDM center or armrest thing that brings it up and forward. I'd really like to try that. I haven't tried that yet, but definitely shifter stop, shifter bushing, pitch stop, mud flaps. I have my windows tinted, and the front lip. And I think that's about it. If there's anything else, or you guys think that there's anything else, let me know, and I'll certainly love to try it out. Thanks. Bye.